Hello everyone, today I have the video that I'm going to show you about take off the SNS and do just a regular manicure. Okay, so in this video I will show you how to take off the SNS very quick and then do just a regular manicure. So first of all, you just like drill it the SNS very thin. Like normally for my trick, I always drill it very thin on one hand and then I rub it. So this way, when you start to do another one, I already wrap one hand already, so now I start to use the machine to scrape it off for another hand. And normally when I scrape it off, I always do like 2 times, like try to do one layer, like all the finger. You see that how did what I did. So I drill one layer very gentle, because if I do like a lot at a time, it make the customer hand like hot. So normally I always like scrape it like one hand and then wrap it, and then I try to do another hand, and another hand I scrape it like one layer thin, and then I start to do it again. So normally I do 2 times before I wrap with the foil. So see this, I scrape it second time. So now it's thin enough. So I start to put the acetone with the cotton and then wrap it with the foil. See that? That is the way that I take off the SNS very quick, and then I do the manicure. Okay. So just do that. So after you wrap another hand and start to you start to go to take off the first hand that I already wrapped. So you don't have to spend a long time. See that all the SNS, it came off like almost 100%, just like very little. So just use the drill a little bit more, and then you're good to go. See that? It very quick. See? When you scrape it like very thin, you don't take so much time at all to remove it. But if you don't scrape it thin enough, it still have so much. So it's not taking so long to take the SNS off. That is the trick that I do all the time. I saw some people, they don't do like me, so they spend longer time than what I always do. So yeah, see? So now I already take them off, and I start to do a regular manicure for customer. So I have video to show you about how to do manicure before too, but in this video, because I do with the customer, so I just do the whole video with it. So from the take off the SNS, and then I do regular manicure for her. So for her right now, her nail, after she take off the SNS, her nail very long. So she want me to cut it shorter, and she like the shape round, the round shape too. So normally the round shape, it's very easy to do. So the trick that I do, the manicure, I do the same thing. I try to do one hand and then shape it and then let her soak. So then I start another hand. So this way, after I finish another hand, the hand that I soak with the water, it's good for cuticle cut, you know. So yeah, this is the trick that I always do for customer. But you know, it has so many way that people do. Uh, Whatever way that you like, you just do the way you are. But this is the way that I do customer. I've been doing nail for a long time, so that is the uh, trick that I do. And see, I use the alcohol. Now I start to put the colors. No, I'm sorry, it's not colors, it's cuticle cut. So after I put the cuticle cut, I use the pusher to push her cuticle. See that the way I push like very gentle, and I make sure that all the skin push up. This way it's easy for you to cut the cuticle. So the way I holding the clipper or the nepper, it I already have some video about it too to show you. So this video I just like, you know, cut the cuticle with the customer. So the way I hold the cuticle, no, I'm sorry, not cuticle, the nipper and holding customer hand, and the way I clip the skin out. It yeah, I try to do it like very quick, you know, when you understand with the cuticle, like which cuticle that you should cut, which cuticle that you shouldn't cut. When you understand with all those, it's easy and you cut it very quick. And if you want to understand about it, it's about practice. So the more you practice, it's the more you good at it. So before I do it quick, I've been learning a lot. You know, the first time that I learned to do mani-pedi, do you know how long it took me? It took me 3 hours for regular mani-pedi. I don't know what did I do. Yeah, when you ask me like how many cuticle that I been cutting, I don't know. I cut just like, I don't even get a lot of skin, and it took me 3 hours. It's so funny. So yeah, when you first learning, everything is hard, but practice make you better. Okay, see, so when I cut cuticle, I always start with the side first, and I just cut the cuticle that really needed. Some customer they like you to cut a lot, but some customer they don't like you to cut a lot either. So it really depends on customer, and sometimes you kind of ask them too, like what you want me to do, something like that. So it really a deal about you and customer. Whatever they want, you do what they want. It's not about you want, it's about customer want. And then you make the customer happy about it. Okay? Alright, it's almost finished. And in this video, I kind of make it a little bit fast because I have some video about teaching about cut the cuticle. So this is, I just show you quick. Yeah, now I finish with the cuticle cut and start to buff. So when I buff, I don't use it strong, like I use it like very gentle with the nail because it's a regular nail, so you cannot use it strong, just like very gentle and bob it around the nail, make all the nails smooth. And this way when the nail smooth, it doesn't get caught with anything. Okay, make sure everywhere it's smooth. And then after you bob, I put the oil on all of them, and then I use the pusher to clean up underneath, because the pusher, it have two sides, one pusher and then one point. The pointer just clean the underneath of the nail. So I let customer go wash her hand, and then when she came back, I give you her hand massage. So about the hand massage, it really depend on you too. Like normally I always like put the lotion on her hand and then pull her hand a little bit here and there, massage her palm, and then put my hand across with her hand, and then just kind of move back and forth. Yeah, see, put lotion, pull her finger out, and then start to massage her palm a little bit, and then put your hand, cross her hand, and then move to the right side 3 times, left side 3 times, and pull her finger out again, and then that's it. It's kind of quick massage, but it really feels good. Yeah, it really is. So after that, I just use the alcohol to clean up her finger, because normally when you use the lotion, if you don't clean up good with the alcohol, when you polish, it could make the polish peel very quick. That's why. So you have to make sure that you clean good and then apply the polish. It stay good. Okay, so after that, I clean up again, just very little, like to check which finger that it still have the cuticle that need to be cleaned up here and there. Alright, after I clean up her cuticle again already, so I start to put base coat. She doesn't want the color, she want only clear coat. So normally clear coat, I always give her like base coat and then the top coat. So now I am applying the base coat on her finger. Yeah, so after I apply the base coat, I apply this is the top coat. So to apply clear coat, it's not hard. It's just like quick polish. Yeah, so that's all about the regular manicure, and it's still popular. Regular manicure, a lot of customers still do it. So this is finished. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please have to subscribe